For Louisiana versus all y'all, Jarrett Roser with a familiar face on the channel. Xavier McGlothan, Tutt up there in the northwest area of the state, former Calvary Baptist standout, and winding up his high school career at North Webster back in his home community up there, Spring Hill, Cotton Valley, just repping the area and doing very well with it. So we're going to talk about a lot of those different things, the performance his senior year, as well as what it's meant to put on that jersey and put on for the hometown community. Tut, what's going on, man? How are you?
I'm doing good. How you doing, Mr. Jared?
Good, man. It's good to see you. It's been
Yeah.
good to see some of those highlights coming out on Friday nights too, but good to see you in chat a little bit.
Yes, sir. Just balling, man. Just handling what I can.
Let's start with the most recent one. You end up in the end zone 4 times, a couple pick sixes, which we certainly knew you could do. I'd seen a little bit of that side of your game, but you ran one in, had a passing touchdown. That's a little bit of a different side of your game that I hadn't seen so much of before. Talk me through last night. What went well for you to play your role in a big win to get back up to 5-4 for the team as y'all kind of battle for playoff positioning?
And that state of predicament right then, like somebody had to step up, and I knew I was that guy to step up and help the team do what we can to win. Like my first time ever playing quarterback at the high school level, I just had to go be a dog and just do what the team needed.
Last night was your first time playing quarterback?
Yes, sir.
Talk me through those conversations of telling you that was going to be something that they needed you to do this week, and just kind of how you felt about it and how you prepared to make the most of that role.
Uh, Through the week, they were just talking me through it, just teaching me like the fundamentals of really just playing quarterback with as how their offense schemed, and really, it was really easy. Like, and I just knew through my head, I was just like, you got to do it, bro. Like, step up and be a dog and do what the guys need, cause we on the face to come back from day 2 and 8 season to competing, completing the play in the playoffs.
I think we probably wouldn't be surprised to hear you ran for a touchdown. We've seen some of the athleticism, whether it be after an interception, knowing what you can do with the ball in your hands, or as a receiver earlier in your high school career. What did it feel like to throw a touchdown pass? Were you dropping back thinking, "Oh, look, feeling like Tom Brady or something up there"? Talk me through that piece of it.
Through that piece, when they told me I was gonna throw one, I was all week. I was really like, yeah, I'm excited to throw my first study, and going out there and just reading the defense and seeing the post come open. I just took my shot, and I was just hoping he caught it. And like that was a good excitement though. Like scoring all the touchdowns and making all the plays I do, but throwing a touchdown was really exciting to me though, because that's really
You
been on
met,
my bucket list all my career.
yeah. So you've done it all now in terms of ways of getting into the end zone.
Yes, sir.
You mentioned trying to just take a step back forward with this program, rebuilding some from last year's 2-8 season. You guys are sitting there at 5-4. What what is the kind of vibe and culture of the program been this year? What has gone into that process of getting back heading in a better direction in terms of seeing some results on Friday nights?
Leading to this season, we all had a chip on our shoulder. Like it's only it's only 4 seniors on the team. We're really young, and like we preach to the guys every day. Like this really our last ride. Like we gotta make something happen. Like I came in hungry. They was hungrier than me because I left Calvary coming in, and I had told them let's turn it around and let's be some dogs. And then they all followed what I had going, and we all combined as brothers, and we came and showed what we can really do.
What is it meant to be a part of that for, I mean, a program that you saw older family members play for when you were a younger guy, to be able to play a notable role in a step back forward and putting on that jersey and representing the community that you've lived your whole life and all those things. How has that felt, just a significance to you to be a part of it and a big part of it?
It feels great to be back home, to put on a North Webster jersey and follow in Devin them footsteps and just keep the legacy of what they have going up there. Like it's been exciting because of every day I go up there, I'm always trying to beat somebody goal or like this season was my season to. I've been telling everybody I'm gonna break the school record of interceptions. Like I gotta leave a mark at the school some way.
Do you know the mark that the interception mark for the program? Because we
Uh,
talked about you're at 7 right now, right?
yes, sir. I'm at 7. I don't know it, but that's a question I'm gonna ask come Monday, because I want to see how close or how many more I need so I can go harder and go achieve that goal.
Yeah, we got to figure it out. It might be interesting. You might be in that ballpark right now.
Yes, sir.
So you guys head into the regular season finale next week, and going into this week, y'all were sitting there with kind of in the middle of your division power rankings. What are you guys talking about in terms of positioning? Possibly clinching a home game potentially, depending on how some things shake out. Is that something that y'all are having a lot of conversations about, or is that just kind of outside and y'all are more tunnel visioned with what's ahead of you on the field?
Really, right now we're more tunnel vision, but we talk about having a home playoff game a lot. And really, our main goal was just to make it to the playoffs, and for God to put us in this big predicament and state of mass to fight to have a home playoff game is really good because of, like I said, going from 2-8 to hosting a home playoff game, that's big.
What do y'all have to do, whether it be this week in week 10 or particularly when we get into postseason time in 2 weeks, to feel like y'all have a chance to reach your potential to compete at the level that y'all want to be competing at and at the level that it takes to not only get to the playoffs but potentially advance in them?
Uh, Really, we just got to come out at practice every day and just look at it and just keep that chip on our shoulder and still not be satisfied and just keep being dogs and just competing every day and getting better and better and just looking at what we have in front of us.
We've talked about this a little bit through the years, but for some of the college coaches that are keeping tabs on you or potentially going to see some of your film at the end of this senior season, what are you hoping that they know about who you are as a young football player and as a young man that could potentially be a part of their program at the next level?
Um, I'm willing to do anything to help the team win, and I'm a big time leader. I take the leadership goals and being respectful. Them the main two, and I work hard work ethic. That's really my main things I push myself to do. Like at practice, make sure I'm helping what I can do, just picking the guys up, making sure everything's going crisp as much as I can, and just really just going out and being a dog and just working hard every day.
You're a guy that we've seen always be a hard worker. You mentioned being respectful, being competitive, being a dog. In terms of being a vocal leader, how much have you seen that part of who you are as a young man develop over the last 2-3 years to where you feel that much more confident to speak up in some situations and take that lead?
Last 2 3 years, I really seen it come out of me is when I left Calvary. When I came here and seen how everything was running, like last year they lacked a lot of leadership, but this year with me coming in and a couple of my friends, like I told them, bro, like for us to win and be better than we was last year, we gotta have some leaders. Like just do what you can with your position. Like talk the young guys up because we're young and we got 3 seniors on defense and rest sophomores and freshmen. So really just talking them up and keeping them motivated and keeping their heads high when they messed up. When they mess up is really just our main focus, so we can keep advancing.
There you go. He's Xavier McGlothan. He's got North Webster sitting at 5-4 right now, heading into week 10, right in the thick of their division's playoff pack. So they'll be in the playoffs in a couple of weeks, just a matter of what that seeding is, what the matchup is, and all those things. And he's doing a great job, not only with those 7 interceptions that we certainly knew he could do, but he's out there slinging the ball around a little bit on offense now all of a
Oh
sudden,
yes, sir.
too. Appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you for having me.
Always. And for Louisiana versus all y'all, Jarrett Roser.
Yes, sir.